today's video is going to be a newborn must-haves video. So this will differ from person to person and baby to baby. These are just the products that I would highly recommend that have worked really well for me and Natalie. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get on with the video. The first thing that I would really recommend is the Grower Egg room thermometer. So I got this when Natalie was just born, so I got it about a week after she'd been born, the first time I went out after having her, and I went and purchased it. And I have absolutely loved it. I still use it now, and now that she's actually gone into her own room, this really gives me peace of mind. It changes colour, so it will be blue if it's too cold, yellow is recommended, orange if it's warm, and red if it's too hot. So based on the colour also helps me decide on what to put Natalie in to sleep at night. And it's also just like a nice low night light. You can decide how bright you want to have it as well, and it was less than £25 from Argos. You can get it from the actual Grow website as well, but I definitely recommend this product. The next product is a white noise machine. So anyone will do. You can get like Owen the sheep, you can get Ollie the owl. This was just one I picked up from Next. It was like £30. So its cheeks glow different colours. It'll have red and green and blue, and you just then press the ear to turn it off, and then it has a different noise in both its arms and both its feet. So you get a little lullaby one, a heartbeat one, which is the one we use the most because it's the one Natalie sleeps better with. You then have I think that's the white noise. I'm not too sure because it has the white noise, and yes, so that's the white noise. This is like a waterfall, but we've never really used that one. We tend to switch between the white noise and the heartbeat. So the next one is this Tommy Tippy micro steam microwave sterilizer. So if you've watched my newborn regrets video, if not, I'll link it below and go check it out. I talk about how I had a bit of issue with the Tommy Tippy electric steamer, like sterilizer. So it's the electric steam sterilizer. I had a lot of issues with that, and in the end I decided to get rid of it, and I purchased the microwave sterilizer, and I have been using this since Natalie was probably about 2 or 3 months old, and I love it. It's amazing. It's so quick and easy, and I just have no negative things to say. The only thing that I'm a little bit disheartened about is this only holds 4 bottles, whereas the electric sterilizer holds 6 bottles, but it's not a massive deal because it's really quick and easy to sterilise the bottles. I can do 2 cycles in one day. It's not a big issue. Next, I would really recommend a play gym. Play gyms are really great to stimulate your baby, help with their development. It's also good for tummy time as they get a little bit older. And I got mine secondhand actually from the Facebook Marketplace. It was only £20. You can get them really cheap. You can get them from Argos. I think even Asda do them sometimes. Smith's Toy Store. You can get them like all over. You just have to look online. And Natalie has been using hers since she was pretty much 2 weeks old, and she's still using it now and still really likes it. We probably won't be using it for much longer, just because once she's fully mastered rolling over, it won't be really a safe place to put her if I need to wash up, because she'll just roll off of it, so then it won't be a safe place. But we've been using it for the last 6 months now, and it's been amazing, so I definitely recommend that. Another thing would be a Moses basket, so I'd really recommend one of them. Personally, that's what worked best for me and the space in our room where Natalie was going to be sleeping for obviously the first 6 months of her life. Unfortunately, we did only use the Moses basket till she was about 4 months, just because she's a very wriggly baby, so she hadn't outgrown it. We just found that she would throw her arms out or kick her legs out, and she would actually end up waking herself up, so she wasn't sleeping as well. So then we decided to use a travel cot in our room. But for us, the Moses basket did work really well, and if she wasn't as much of a wriggly baby as she is, then it would have lasted her right up until she was 6 months before she went into her own room. Another thing, the next thing that I really recommend, I know if you watch any must-have baby newborn recommendations and everything on YouTube, muslin cloths is always one that's said. You literally need muslin cloths coming out of your ears. They're amazing for everything. Bottles, spit up, food, bum changes out in public to put them down. They're also good if you get some like really big ones. So this isn't really big, but it's quite a good size still. They're really good for tummy time as well. You can lay them out on the mat, pop Natalie on top, so it would work really well for tummy time as well. So I have so many of these. People bought them me as well, so I literally couldn't recommend muslin cloths enough. They are definitely a big must-have. The next must-have is a bouncer. So they're really good for during the day, not so much when they are newborns, but as they get probably from about 2 to 3 weeks and up, they're really great places just to pop your babies for them to have a nap while you go and have a shower or wash up, cook dinner. A lot of them have vibrating on, and they can play music, have like the little arch with toys dangling down to entertain them. So they are a really good thing to have. Again, you can get them from Facebook, Argos, Asda, even do them sometimes, Smiths, loads of different places, but I definitely recommend one of those. Unfortunately, I don't actually have the bouncer here to show you because Natalie doesn't use it anymore. We got her a few other things that she uses more now, so we don't actually use the bouncer anymore, so unfortunately I can't show it to you. Next is the Tommee Tippee formula travel pots. I really recommend these if you are obviously formula feeding your baby. So they hold up to 8 scoops of formula, and they're just really good for out and about and on the go. You don't need to buy the ready-made stuff, you don't need to mix it before you go out. You pop your formula in, take a bottle with boiling water, and if you go out you can just ask them to heat up the boiling water for you if it's obviously cooled right down. Put your formula in, shake it all up and give it to your baby straight away. So they are really handy. You can get a pack of 6 from Boots for about £10, if not a bit cheaper. So I definitely look into getting them if you are formula feeding your baby. Next is the Tommee Tippee healthcare kit. So I got this from Boots. It was £15. I'll just show you what's inside. So this is everything you get inside. You get a little comb, a brush, some nail clippers, a toothbrush, nail file, thermometer, scissors, and a nasal like thing. It's to help get out little boogers and snot and things like that. So that was a really good buy. I was really happy with getting that. As I say, it was only £15 from Boots. You can get it from Asda as well, so I would definitely look into getting one of those. You can buy the things all individually, but I just think that's better value for money. Next is really soft baby flannels. So I actually got these from Poundland. They came in a pack of 3 of white, grey and pink, and they're just really soft. They wash really well in your washing machine and still stay really soft. I just think they're better than the normal ones you can get, which are the same sort of material as a normal towel. These are just so much softer on your baby's skin, especially when they are just born, and obviously you can't give them a shower for the first week of their life, but then as soon as you give them that first shower after they're a week old, or bath, whichever, these are going to be so nice on their delicate skin, especially if they've still got their umbilical cord stump, if it hasn't fallen off yet. These will be really gentle to clean that all up, so I definitely recommend these. Like I say, I got them from Poundland, and I'm sure you can get them from other places as well. Next is, I think this is one where it's personal choice and what your baby actually takes to, but for me, I'd heard a lot of good things about the event dummies. So I actually got a pack of 2 before Natalie was born, which were the glow in the dark ones, and she took to them straight away. I did try with the Tommee Tippee dummies, but she didn't take to them as well, so I went and got another 2-pack of the event dummies. These were just what worked well for me and Natalie, obviously because she took them better. She didn't like the Tommy Tippy ones, and I didn't want to go out and buy all different brands and try with all these different ones. I thought I bought these on a little bit of a whim. She happened to take to them really, really well, so I just stuck with these ones. Next is the Aveeno Baby Moisturising Cream and Barrier Cream. So I got both of these from Asda. They smell really nice. They're really good on Natalie's skin, help with her eczema, because I have noticed she's been with the hot weather, I've noticed she's been getting eczema in her arms and the back of her knees. So the barrier cream is great for overnight, especially with bum changes as well. So I put some of this on her bum before bed, and it just helps last her throughout the night, because she does sleep for about 9 hours straight, and I've noticed when she has this on, she doesn't get a sore bum at all throughout the night. And this is just a nice cream to again help with her eczema, and it's good for daily use as well. So I do really recommend both of these because it's suitable for all babies and babies who are prone to eczema, and it's free from scents or dyes, alcohol. It's just really nice and a natural product, which will be great for obviously your really delicate newborn's skin. Another thing, again, I think this is one of those where you either want them or don't want them, and it's personal choice again with your baby and their skin. But we went for the Huggies Pure Extra Care wipes. They are very similar to water wipes, but for half the price, because they are 99% pure water and no perfumes. So Natalie does suffer with sensitive skin, so do me and her dad. So these worked really well for that. We tried a couple of others. We tried the Johnsons, the water wipes, Mamia wipes, and we just found these worked the best. None of them really gave Natalie a reaction. We just found that these were the nicest and the most gentle on her skin. And like I say, because they are very similar to the water wipes, being 99% water with no perfumes, these were just a lot nicer on your bank balance. So that's why we went for these ones. And last but not least, my probably biggest recommendation is going to be a nappy bag. And for me, my nappy bag is this one. It is a backpack version nappy bag, and that was the one I wanted. It's more practical for me. I can throw it on. I've got all my hands free to deal with Natalie and do what I've got to do. And it's big. It has a lot of room in it. I have done a what's in my nappy bag, so I'll link that down below if you want to go and check it out. And I go into a lot more depth about the nappy bag, so you can obviously go and check that video out if you're a new mum or soon to be mum and you're still looking to purchase a nappy bag. So you can go and check that one out. But I always think when you're looking for a nappy bag, it needs to be something that suits you and your lifestyle. That's why I went for the backpack version, and it's got so much room in so many compartments that fit everything that I need, because I'm definitely a massive overpacker, and normally that's a term used for when you go on holiday, but unfortunately I overpack for anything and everything. So I have everything, including the kitchen sink, in my nappy bag. So that's all of my newborn recommendations. I hope this video helped, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye!